back from sniper school. Had a absolutely amazing time. Learned so much. Highly recommend that you get as much good training as you can. Remember that you are the sum of the 5 or 6 people you spend the most amount of time with. And I got to increase my circle a little bit this week, and I'm really excited about it. Really cool stuff that I learned. I'll share with you along the way. I didn't go because I wanted to become a sniper. I went because I wanted to learn to be a better shooter and be better at long ranges. And I knew there would be some training with the scopes and the mills and the MOA and the distances and velocity and BC. And we went over all of that stuff. There will be a separate video posted that's got that stuff in it if you're interested. If you're not, this video today, we're just talking about 6-ARC. We are talking about the 6-ARC that I shot this week. 450 rounds went through this gun in 4.5 days, 5 days. I started not comfortable with this brand new build. It's only been done a week. I shot it once, took it, ran it hard. A lot of times people say they run their stuff hard. I learned what running my stuff hard meant this week. Had a great time. But let's go over this gun real quick. Let's talk about 6-ARC. We got a package here from Adjustable Bag Rider. I'll show you what's in that. We'll also do what went well with this build, what we want to change with this build long term, what I think about 6-ARC, all of those things right here. Let's get started.
Impact. Impact.
I need, if y'all both hit him, the cleanest target is it.
No,
Final 3.
I hit him close.
Shooter, stand by. Fire.
If you watch the build on this, you'll know that we have an accurate mag chassis. We got rid of the junky plastic pedestrian style stock that came with the Howa Mini. I don't like that form of a firearm at all. It's not for me, that plastic hunting stock. I don't enjoy looking at it. I don't enjoy shooting it. The aesthetics of it are wrong. The ergonomics are better on this for me. If you got an old hunting gun and you want to refresh it, just go get yourself a chassis. Accurate Mag also sent us this RIM 700 with ARCA, and we can take this. The stocks are interchangeable because they just use the buffer. So any AR-15 stock would fit on there. This one is pretty lightweight, much lighter than the one that I ran. This one's pretty lightweight, doesn't have near the adjustability, but this could work as well. But we're gonna get this off to Cerakote, and there will be a RIM 700 build coming for that platform. But the Howa, this is the Sport Tac, and the Howa, they have a 1500, they have a Mini, they've got options for the Howas, which is pretty cool because there's not a ton of options for the Howa. Instantly, you will be better on your shots. You can run a real bipod and not have to do the post. This one is a cheap M-Lock from CV Country Values on Amazon for $40. The bipod did not let me down this week. So for $40, that is a win. There's a link for that down below. Of course, we have a dye-free company grip on here. I really like to get up and down. I really like that verticalness of grips. I will continue to run dye-free. Link for those as well. People warned me about the factory Howa mag. I only had one mag. I loaded this thing 900 times this week. It only holds 5, and there's really no other option. So this chassis from Accurate Mag, I'm wondering, because people were worried about the feeding of this mag, and it definitely tilts. It doesn't have an anti-tilt. I had 0 feeding issues. I will probably pick up 2 or 3 more of these, and then maybe down the road, Accurate Mag will make a magazine for it. I don't know. Because Accurate Mag is a magazine company, I wonder if they paid special attention to the way that this fits in there. The fitment of the mag in there is absolutely perfect. It doesn't move at all. I wonder if because we were in the chassis and not the flexible stock that I have around here somewhere. By the way, someone reached out to me and said that they maybe want that stock. Email me. You can have it for whatever it costs me to ship it to you. And I might even ship it to you for free. I don't know. I was a little worried about the Burris cantilever AR style mount that we put on our Toxin here. For my body type, the additional 1/2 inch that I got from that actually didn't bother me at all. So I was thinking about swapping it to rings. The height over bore is like 2.4 inches, 2.3 inches. I think I might keep it like this. Now, if my children end up running this gun later, we may need to drop that down and get a lower set for them. But if I'm going to continue to run it, I'm going to leave that just the way that it is. While we're up top here on the scope, the Telson Toxin was the perfect scope for a build like this. I was a little bit sad about the MOA, the mill situation. These are not out yet. They're still on pre-order. Links for them are out there, and my channel name is a discount code. This is the perfect size and weight for this build. It's big enough. It's got enough zoom. We're up to 18. I had no problem hitting 1,000 yards with that. I of course, always want more zoom, but you don't necessarily need it, especially if you have good quality glass. The markings on the reticle in this are much thicker. One of my complaints was I felt like the other ones were too fine. I got used to these, but they are quite a bit thicker. So it's just, it's just a little bit of a different look. That's why different scope companies exist and different reticles exist. I like it. I would definitely keep it, and I would definitely buy another one. Running my zoom in and out a ton this week. It's firm but smooth. I did loosen my little knob here has gotten loose, so I need to run. Looks like it takes a little Allen key. I need to tighten that up. But in fact, I might even remove it. I don't know. But this scope adjustments on here are great. They click how they're supposed to. Zero stop never failed me. Parallax never failed me. I was clear. I even let several of the other guys shoot this gun and look through the scope. They all had great things to say about Telson. I know you have a lot of choices with scopes. I like this one. I think you'll like it too. I was worried about this trigger, given that it's a little firmer than what I typically run. In the style of shooting that we did, coming off the bolt, getting in there quickly, I don't know that I would necessarily have wanted anything lighter. I'm going to look at a couple of options for triggers, and we very well may upgrade that trigger just kind of to do it, but you wouldn't have to, and a couple of people even make lighter springs for it. If I can compile a list of those things, if you're building a Howa Mini, I'll see if I can add that to the build list for this so you can kind of find some of the things I'm looking at. I'm also looking at swapping this bolt handle. I would like something a little bit bigger. I have big hands, and this is a little action. 16-inch barrel was no problem. We are leaving a little bit of velocity on the table. That's just the bottom line. You're leaving a little bit of velocity on the table. 20 MOA base with the ability to dial and hold in the reticle. I had, again, no problem. It's 43 MOA for me to hit at 1,000 yards. I think I dialed 20 and then held the rest in the reticle, and I was on after one shot. So nothing to be desired there. Barrel length, I would even potentially go shorter. I just don't like long barrels. I don't like long barrels. And the 6 arc is really good about allowing you to have a shorter barrel. If I do a barrel swap on this later, I'll have Mostech make me maybe like a 12 and maybe go a little thicker even. I don't mind the weight on the barrel. If I can save weight everywhere else, I'll take a big chunky barrel so it doesn't heat up on me. And this one did pretty good. You can get it hot, and it does shift impact a little bit. It was within the realm of what I was shooting for that time, and it never bothered me. If you're looking for ultimate lightweight, this stock back here is a little bit heavy, but it does have really cool adjustments, and I appreciated being able to get perfectly dialed in. And we have a pick rail there on the bottom. And Dave from Adjustable Bag Rider, told him what I was doing. We actually texted while I was at sniper school. I had a couple of questions for him on some things, and he saw some Instagram posts. And sure enough, while oh my goodness, okay, well, Adjustable Bag Rider, he's too nice. You guys need to go check out Adjustable Bag Rider. Fantastic guy runs this place, and he sent us some goodies. I think I know what this is. Yeah. The company is called Adjustable Bag Rider, and this is the ABR Adjustable Bag Rider. And this one is cool because it fits a pick rail. So let me get that on there real quick, and I'll show it to you. This is a supreme quality product. You've got your rear elevation adjustment right there on the dial. Let's spin that all the way in because we don't need much. Now, I was actually in between sizes on my bag, and I actually had to go buy a new one at Academy, and it still wasn't quite right. This would give you an extreme amount of adjustability. Also, just a really big surface there as well. All of the top bench rest shooters, long range shooters, they use the adjustable bag rider. It's a premium product. And so thank you very much, Dave, for sending that out. And he didn't say he was going to send these, but I knew when he saw my Dye Free Company grip, he was going to want me to have another one of these. Now, I might share one of these with you guys if you're interested. He makes this grip, and it's vertical like I like. It has the finger spacer, which keeps your finger off, and it forces the same spot of your finger to hit the trigger every single time. This is from Long Shot Precision, which is one of Dave's company names, all under adjustablebagrider.com. So it looks like we have two. Did he give me two different styles? What did he send me here? If you want to be set up for accuracy, you need an adjustable bag rider and you need a grip with a finger spacer. So this one has a big bump out on it, which actually gives your hand a little bit more there to go and keeps you from over gripping. This one's a little bit more traditional, and this one has that big bump out. I'm definitely going to put one of those on our Rim 700 chassis build. That's going to be a PRS style build, probably in 6.5 Creedmoor, and it will definitely have an adjustable bag rider as well as a Long Shot Precision grip. All right, thanks, Dave. 6-arc was a round that I wasn't 100% sure that I wanted to try out. I just didn't know if it had a place in what I was doing and the type of shooting and the type of hunting that I wanted to do. It's been out for a couple of years, and I've definitely seen it. I've run into a couple of people who are running it out at the range, and I've even shot a couple of those, and it's an enjoyable recoil, just a little bit more than a 5.56 and definitely less than a 308. The big advantage of it is that you're in an AR-15 platform. We're in a Howa Mini here, and so you're kind of looking at 308 power out of an AR-15. So it almost crosses over into some of the 300 blackout supersonic type stuff, where you've got a little bit bigger bullet there and a little bit more power out of an AR-15. This one does it with velocity and 105 grain bullet or so. I've seen 105, 106, 108, 109. A lot of choices in that 6mm, and we're going to be doing some reloading with 6-arc once we have our reloading stuff set back up. I would like to see where I can push this. I need to bump some headspace. I need to bump a shoulder to increase some headspace, but I'm very interested in 6-arc, and I kind of feel like there should be a 6-arc gas gun build as well. Caliber was designed for gas gun. We're jumping straight to a bolt here, but this I very much like. 6-arc is getting quite a bit of play right now with the military. I think we're going to see some of that implementation with, more and more so. It could have some uses in law enforcement, and if it's good for those guys, then it's also good for us. It's good for a coyote. You can definitely take a deer with it. You can definitely shoot a pig with it. If you have just a deer caliber and you're not comfortable shooting something a little bit larger, 6-arc could fill that role to a specific limit. You're probably not taking an elk at 500 yards with the 6-arc, but something less than that, this is a pretty good all-around caliber. And I really like it for a lot of the same reasons that I liked the 6.5 Grendel. It's very similar to the 6.5 Grendel as far as its uses, its flexibility, its versatility. And I liked the Grendel. I hate that things come and go from fads and statistics, but we're back here with Hornady, and it's almost as if Hornady takes it, then it's an automatic success. Hornady has all of the connections, and so if they're behind it, it's just like an automatic ticket punch for success, which I both like and dislike. With Hornady's backing on the 6-arc, the performance that we're seeing from guys who are running it, I feel like the 6-arc is going to be around for a while. Military adoption, law enforcement, guys like us that are shooting mid to long range up to 1,000, coyote hunting, pig hunting. It's really a pretty versatile round. I like it for a lot of the same reasons that I like the 6.5 Grendel. And at first I didn't know what I was going to do with this gun after we were done running it for the sniper, because I built it just for the sniper class. and I didn't know what I was going to do with it. It didn't necessarily fulfill a role for me, but after spending a week shooting it, I think it might have a place for us. The recoil of it is perfect for my 9 and my 12-year-old. I think they would enjoy shooting it. It suppresses really well. I have a Q jumbo shrimp that did a really good job. So that's a wrap on this for now. Adjustable bag rider, good chassis, good optic. Very happy with what we put together here. It worked for us. Maybe leaving a little accuracy on the table. We'll worry about that later, but you'll definitely see this gun again. I'm considering doing a Cerakote and a trigger job and some things like that. So you'll definitely see this round again. Whether or not it gets some time immediately on the channel, that I don't know. We need to do a lot of 8.6 blackout testing. There's been some big stuff happening in the last month and I haven't been able to cover it. I'll bring it to you as soon as we can. 338 ARC, we've got some more ammo coming in that we're gonna play with, plus some of the boutique manufacturers of ammo are getting some offerings out there. We just got in our Faxon barrel. This is a 1 in 8 twist, so I guess we'll try the Sammy twist on a build and see what we can do. I've got 2 lowers at the Cerakote shop. We've got triggers coming in from Elf. We've got handguards from Breek, handguard from Anderson. Lots of stuff going on. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.